So let's get on with the main part of the, well, not the main part of the level, but the bit where you come in. Let's work our way in carefully without making a big mess. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Come here, you. Is that a? It's like, oh, it's like one leg. It's a hip and one leg. Okay. Let's get you out of the way. We can walk in there. Well, I'm going to progress in here very slowly, I think, because it's, oh, you awkward. What's it? Oh, there's so much on the floor. If I don't take my time, I'm just going to be treading more of it around. Are you a clean bucket? Well, you were a cleanish bucket. Lots of bullet casings. Pick those up. So how are you anyway, dear viewer? I've been very impolite. I haven't asked how you're getting on. Having a good day, I hope. I mean, it is a Friday for me, so the weekend's here. Unfortunately, I have a lot of stuff to do at the weekend, a lot of tidying up and sorting out to do. But I hope you've got something more relaxing planned. Having nice weather, maybe like we are, nice and sunny. Don't spend all day in on the computer. Really, I know it's a very parent thing to say, but really, get out there and do some stuff. You can do the computer stuff anytime. If it's nice outside, go and enjoy it. You're too filthy now, aren't you? Come in, filthy bucket. We'll make another little bucket conga along here, shall we? Right. I think we've got some... Have we got stuff we can reach up there? Yeah, we should be able to reach up there. That's... well, maybe no, that's quite high. I was going to say the balcony means we can get up there, but that's pretty high up. We're going to have to do some box stacking for that. Nothing we can't handle. No job too big. No mess too big. Well, not so far anyway. Except, of course, the zero gravity mess. That mess is too big. Oh no, we've got floating bits over there. Just realised. I imagine that's from the reload of the save. Oh well. Yeah, apart from the zero gravity level, that was well, not a mess that was too big. It was a mess that was too awkward to deal with because of the physics rules. They did comment on the devs did comment on the forum that it's really a bit of a work in progress. It's not really a great, you know, it's not a bug-free level by any means. The zero G therapy one. If I put this on top, it's gonna smash. It's gonna fall down and smash, isn't it? Yeah, you're a bit full now. Knock the bucket over. Yeah, so that. All the bugs in the zero G level aren't exactly worked out, and they're well aware of that. It's just a bit of fun and demonstrating what you can do when you play with that. That's very lucky, that particular bit there. It's a bit of fun. What you can do with when you start playing around with the physics of a world. And you've got to be careful of throwing things out into space, apparently, because it's not really the way you're supposed to be doing it, and sometimes objects don't quite vanish. And of course you can't get them when they're half outside the level now. but I'll try it again at some point. Now I've got the highlighting method to make sure I'm actually picking up things. I'm actually touching. I'll be able to pick up the things I'm aiming at. What should we do? Should we do down here first and then go upstairs? It would make sense to go upstairs first, wouldn't it? Really? That way, anything that falls down will not make a mess of the bit I've already cleaned here. So let's go upstairs first. Let's get these bits out of the way. Coffee cups. Arms. Are you going to be too big to fit in? You might be. Are you going to get personally carried? I think you are. I think you're going to get escorted to the furnace, sir. And possibly your legs as well. Come on down then, sir. Let's be having you. Can you see these? By the way, I'm not sure if you can. Can you see these Steam pop-ups? Steam notifications? I'm not sure if you can. It's a window within a window, isn't it? But if you can, you'll be able to see what my what some of the kids are up to. Someone's trying to play Skyrim. Well, no, I think he's got bugs going on right now. I think he's having problem. Well, it's probably become a problem because he's put mods on there, and the mods are no longer working properly, and therefore breaking the game. Let's have you know how to install them. How do I install them? And you, sir. Should we do it on a run and risk slapping you into the walls? Sure. Oh, and there we go. Slapped you into a wall. It's amazing. It's like I'm precognitive. How did I know? Let's leave that open in case we have to escort any more body parts in there. Clear up your mess. Get another bucket. Get another organ by the sound of it. Oh my god! Did I? No. Yes. No. How did I knock that bucket over? I haven't a clue. Let's just praise the gods of cleaning. That it didn't happen. Up we go. I might be able to clean these stains up if they go partly over the edge. That's what I said about those weird stain placement. Diesels. Nearly up though. Oh, green stuff. Oh, that's a bit weird. What am I walking on there? Okay. Oh, there's an organ there. Come here. No, that's a table. Did not want you, table. You are just causing me trouble. And now I'm at a mess on the floor. Causing me problems. Is that bucket gone? Let's just give it another chance. That isn't cleaning up. Oh, it's gone. Okay. I thought for a minute it wasn't cleaning up. See, which twit wrote this? Some Wally trying to demonstrate something, I'm sure. Oh, no. Well, I can't drop it again and make more mess, can I? All I can do is drop it. It'd be the worst possible place to put you. No, you're definitely a dead bucket. Okay, where's the clean one? No, don't bang it into the wall. Don't be doing that. I see another document to read. We'll do it in a minute. First of all, let's clear up this lot. Let's get a bin up here. Have I read that already? Yes, I have. Read it already, didn't I? No. low-speed disaster there. Come on. No, you know you want to cooperate. I'm not going to flip you upwards. I'm just going to do you the way you should be done. Whatever that means. I don't know what I'm talking about. Looking for sense here, you're looking in the wrong place. What have I done with that bucket? There's another bin up here! You wally. There's a bin right there. You see me pausing there? That's the old reaction to if my boots are dirty and I jump, I'll make a mess on the floor. Which of course doesn't apply anymore. Just dump these anyway just in case. But you know, old habits die hard. Have to relearn the skills. Not the skills, the reactions. Retrain myself. Are you finished, bin? Are you about done? Let's give you a little rattle, shall we? Why am I groaning in sympathy? If you would now. I'm emoting with my character. Emoting with my janitorial avatar. But can anybody think about Avatar anymore without thinking about Big Blue Smurfs? That's just me. What does Avatar to you mean? A little guy with an arrow on his head. Personally, I like the little guy with an arrow on his head a bit more than I do the big Smurfs. But there you go. It's one of those things where a word becomes associated. Where's this? Data log. Dr. Abraham Purulence. Look that up if you don't know what that means. Assistant pharmacologist. Progress has been slow, but I believe we almost have it. The virus is most peculiar that it transforms both living and dead tissue into a kind of sponge. The more tissue it comes into contact with, the larger it gets, feeding off the cells, ultimately killing the host. It also seems to attract other infected organisms together. Time is of the essence. The infection is highly probable, and we're currently able to stop its more basic functions. We hope to avoid a repeat of what happened to Dr. Fiddles. Containment protocols have since been bolstered. So there you go, it's a little bit like what I said, I guess. You know, you can infect living and dead tissues and it somehow draws together when it does, and it absorbs more stuff. Absorbs more virus. You're going to come in very handy, box. We do some climbing. And presumably when you shoot them they go pop. Or possibly splat. Or whichever sound effect you want to apply. A light over there. I made my mop dirtier. I need a new bucket, don't I? Is it worth me putting... I'm probably going to get a complete session here. It's not worth me putting the medkits in the wall mounts. I think I might as well leave them until the very, very end. Come here, organ. Here you get. No! Not amusing. Not amusing. Not amused. Here you go. Right. No, I didn't really want to. I just wanted to actually pick you up like an object, as opposed to a gun. Not ready to shoot anything yet. Okay. On the way down the stairs, I spotted some slime on the wall as well up here. Slime? What do you reckon that is? Do you reckon that's... No? Yes, I didn't. Am I imagining things? Maybe I am. What do you reckon the texture of that virus stuff is? Do you reckon it's sticky? Huh? Oh, goodness for that. Do you reckon it's sticky? Or simply slippery, or... What do you reckon that feels like? I mean, once you've touched it, presumably you're never going to know anything again, because you're infected. I'm just wondering, what do you reckon that stuff feels like? I reckon it's probably not sticky. Knives, if you've got to throw those away or not. But certainly slippery, like some sort of silly putty. That's what I'm reckoning. Not planning on finding out. Yeah, I can't remember if you have to dump the pizza cutters and the knives or not. Probably not, but they're just in the way. So let's do it anyway, shall we? Sometimes you need a clean sweep. No half measures. Just dump the whole lot. Are you in the bin? There you are. Couldn't see. My angle was all wrong. Is there anything on there? Apart from blood? I don't think so. Leave you alone, light. I don't need you right now. Ah! You, though. Let's get rid of you. Let's start cleaning the footprints up, shall we? This bucket should be enough to get this lot clean. Out the way, table, stand thing. Can I turn the light on? No, shame. Are we all clean up here now? We are. I think we've done this top bit. That wasn't too bad. Let's go and no. What are you walking on? What are you walking on? Nutter. What? You were on the table or something, were you? Fine. Whatever. Did I leave the furnace open? I think I did, didn't I? Good. Stop! No! Stop walking on the table, you crazy person. How fast do you have to be walking and how are you lifting your legs to end up on the table? That's a job and a half, isn't it, eh? I mean, it's not a very big table, but even so. It's not like I accidentally caught the bottom... I miscalculated where the bottom... Stop it! I miscalculated where the bottom step was and I... You ever done that when you're walking down the stairs and you accidentally think you're going to step on the last step, and or you think there's one more step to go and there isn't, and you sort of bend your leg in an awkward manner because you've landed on it weird? It's not like you're going up the stairs and you didn't realise that you were at the top already and you accidentally stepped onto the table. That doesn't really happen, does it? So what am I even complaining about? What am I telling you? Well, you don't care. To be honest, come on, you don't care, do you? Ah. It's not that important. Yes, go ahead and run. That's a great... Ah, that's a great idea, Lee. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Run a bit more. Why don't... Right, okay. No, why does that always lag at that point there? Is it when everything catches fire? No augers. Yes, that's it. Right, I think we're gonna... In a second, we're gonna transport... What is going on? Mr. Torso and Legs. Excuse me for burping like that. Belching quiet to myself. I think we're going to transport Torso and Legs up here. You! Come here, sir. Come with me. I can actually see how I'm carrying you. It's with the perfect angle to slap you against the wall. Oh look! Smiley face. I won't be able to not see that now. Heard that was simulacra? When something appears to look like a... Get in there! Something sort of looks like an anthropomorphic face. The place is full of happy faces now, look. I can't not see it. That's annoying. I think there might be is there a page on very demotivational for that? It's called something like Happy Chair is Happy. Look, I can see it looks happy faces again. Full of these things where there's loads of examples of objects appearing to have faces, happy or otherwise. I think it's quite surprising. Oh, here we go. It's the right mess. That's a I haven't seen that texture leg before. Have you seen that one before? I think that's a bit different from normal. Looks a bit almost like a monster leg, but it's just skinned. It's amazing what the brain can do. That in fact you see this, what sometimes is no more than 3 holes, 2 eyes and a mouth, and you can attribute all these facial expressions to it. More than just happy and sad, but you know, suspicious and sneaky and all sorts of things. It's amazing. It's all. It's not real, of course. It's all in your head, all in your amazing brain. By the way, look, this is what I was asking for. Isn't this great? Look, it's part of a skull with an eyeball in there. I might be so happy about that, but that's exactly what I was asking for. Bits, like the jibs from Half-Life I mentioned in previous video. Yeah, you can see inside of the brain inside. That's perfect. Forget these stupid heads like the one we put up a minute ago with the nondescript expressions. That's the sort of thing you want. Ah, that's perfect. Well, if that was in there before and I was complaining and it was really in the game already, I apologise sincerely, but that's what I want to see. Good stuff. Anyway, how are we doing over here? Yeah, so as I was saying before I got distracted, yeah, all these things are just inside your head. Your amazing brain. My amazing brain. Might be your amazing brain too. I don't know what the inside of your brain's like. It could be a very boring place. I shouldn't think it is, because you're obviously a person of great taste and sophistication having watched one of my videos. But you can't tell what's going on in someone else's head, can you? The old question about, you know, the difficult question, if I see a colour and it's green, and you see a colour and you agree it's green, but are you seeing it the same way as I am? Is green to you the same as green to me, even though we both consider that whatever it is, this object is green? What does it actually look like to the two of us? Does it even matter? Do you care, happy face? No, I don't suppose you do. Got very deep suddenly for a game about viscera and organs. That's what happens when my brain starts freaks topics, starts freewheeling. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I have the similar problem when I've not got enough to do when I'm driving somewhere. Oh, pair of legs again. I've not got enough on my mind, and my brain wanders and comes up with weird stuff. I'm sure it's not particularly unique to me. It's happening now. I'm not being engaged enough. And I'm rambling. Oh well. If you don't like it, vote with your feet. Oh! Ooh, ha, he. That's the great thing about it. There's 1,001 other things you can watch on YouTube. You can never complain. It's not like on TV where well, as a kid I only had... Originally I had 3 channels. That shows how old I am. There was 3 channels. There's some more bullets in here, by the way. There were 3 channels when I was very young. This is the UK, of course. They introduced a 4th and then a 5th. But it was still the case that you complain there's nothing on. Nothing worth watching on telly. And even with, you know, dozens of Sky channels, it's still the same sort of thing. But now there's no excuse. There's never a shortage of things to watch. How can there be with things like YouTube and Twitch and all the rest? Even sometimes I've managed to watch everything the people I've subbed to produce. I'm thinking, oh, there's nothing left to watch. Of course there is. And I've got a lot of people I subscribe to, but go and check them out yourself. Ah, you bum. It doesn't take that much searching to find another quality one out there. Some more quality content producers. Listen to me. Content producers. How's that for fancy? YouTubers. So laggy. I'm going to leave that open. Doesn't matter, does it? Does it really matter? Ooh. If I was running, my finger... For some reason my little finger's starting to go to sleep. That must be how... Rest on the edge of the desk. Wake up, little finger. I need to be able to run. There we go. Ah. Oh, let's clean that up. Before I run through it like a noob. Oh, great. That's really helpful. Yep, thousands of channels full of dozens of different stuff. Never will you be bored again. Of course you will, of course, you're human. It's part of being human, I think, to become bored. And the most amazing situations you can become bored. Experience anything enough times and you become bored with it. But not apparently with playing games about cleaning up messes, picking up bullet casings. Not yet at any rate. Or even worse, watching someone cleaning up messes and bullet casings. Ah, see? Now I'm back at you, eh? What do you think of that, hmm? Hmm? Yeah, I thought so. Nothing to say for you, so how you do, dear viewer? Frustrating. I don't want to get my shoes dirty. And if I'm mopping too close to these things, the bullet casings and stuff are going to go everywhere. Of course, most of this is probably from me running around earlier, showing you off the level the first time. Don't need the bucket there, you slovenly lout. Yeah, I'd like to say that the ability to be bored so easily, or to have a mind rambling like that, is it's something like Sherlock Holmes, where the mind is always going and he can never stop, and it's always drives him distraction. But in fact, probably it's more like my mind is more like an idle 2-year-old, and just needs constant amusement, and if not, it amuses itself in a variety of weird, dysfunctional ways. Look at this, yeah, here's going to be the climbing in a minute. I'm trying to finish down here first.